Assalamualaikum. My name is saidatul Erma Binti Zaki and I am currently a student at University Utara Malaysia. I've always been curious about how data shape our world, which is what motivated me to take this elementary statistics course. Coming from a Bachelor of Muamalat Administration background, I'd admit I was a bit nervous about the numbers, but I was eager to learn how to turn raw data into meaningful stories. Overview of learning journey. To be honest, my journey in this subject has been a bit of a roller coaster. In the beginning, I felt quite overwhelmed by terms like standard deviation. My biggest challenge was figuring out exactly when to use the right formula for the right situation. However, I start to overcome these hurdles by doing lots of practice problems and watching extra video tutorials. The most challenging topics for me was probabilities, but the one that interested me the most was the normal distribution. Realizing that so many things in the world, like human height or exam scores, follow that beautiful, symmetrical bell patterns was truly fascinating to me. For the best memory, my favorite memory in this course was definitely working on our group project. I still remember the moments when my group members and I gathered to complete our chosen assignment. We spent so much time together, and it really strengthened the bond between my friends and me. I felt so happy when we successfully performed a real-world data analysis for the first time. It made me realize that statistics isn't just a bunch of formula on a piece of paper, but a powerful tool for storytelling through data. For the key takeaways, throughout this semester, 3 specific chapters really stood out and deepened my understanding of data. First, Chapter 3, which is probabilities. This was the foundation. Learning about conditional probability and independent events taught me how to calculate likelihood of outcomes in complex situations. It's fascinating how we can mathematically predict the chance of something happening rather than just guessing. Next, Chapter 4, which is distribution of random variable. This is where things got technical. I learned the difference between discrete and continuous variable. Understanding probability mass functions (PMF) and cumulative distribution functions (CDF) allowed me to see how values are spread out across a range and how to measure the expected value of any given scenario. Lastly, Chapter 5, Spatial Distributions. This was perhaps the most applicable part of the course. We covered binomial distribution, perfect for yes or no scenarios like pass or fail rates. Next, Poisson distribution, which helps predict how many times an event occurs in a fixed interval of time. Last, normal distribution, the famous bell curve. Learning how to use z-scores to standardize different data sets was a game changer for me. It's amazing how these mathematical models can be applied to everything from biology to finance. Overall, my experience in this elementary statistics course has been truly rewarding. It wasn't just a subject to pass an exam, but an essential life skill. Looking ahead, I plan to apply this knowledge in Muamalat administration, especially in making data-driven decisions. I want to use statistical insight to ensure better management and ethical decision making in the industry. Big thanks to my lecturer and my friends who helped me along the way. Statistics might be tough, but it is incredibly powerful.